Are you okay?
I'm alright. It's hard to foresee whether a truly decisive war against the invaders is still to come. But we must be prepared.
Time to go on that scouting expedition to Tavar.
We should hurry, before the Cleric's spies go into hiding. I need to find out what they've been doing before I neutralize them. There they are. Just as I thought. Those Cleric fanatics sent machines to spy on us.
Are you sure? I'm familiar with Cleric technology, and these machines are acting kinda odd. Looks more like they're programmed for battle, not surveillance.
We'll soon find out. You go first. I'll be right behind you. Looks like you were right. They've been programmed for battle. How dare the Clerics launch such a brazen attack?
I'm not so sure they have. The Clerics have their own problems to deal with. But we can leave that discussion for later. Let's get rid of all the machines around the fort first.
All right, if you say so.
If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
I almost wish I could live here. We will fight this battle together! Watch out! These robots are pretty tough. I'd like to shove them right down the cleric's throats.
Come on. We can do this.
So somebody else took control of them? But why? Watch out! What do you mean?
Let's just finish off the rest of it. Then we'll talk.
Okay. Watch out! Watch out! I'm here! Get behind me! Do you think we got them all?
Looks like it.
Those damn clerics.
I'm telling you, this wasn't their doing. Someone hacked their machines.
And how can you be so sure of that?
I took a closer look at those things, and it's just as I suspected. They've been hacked. It's clear the clerics aren't behind these attacks.
All right, I'll leave it at that. I trust your judgment. Still, I hope this isn't going to become a regular thing in Tavar. Anyway, thank you for your help.
You can always count on me. If anything like this happens again, just let me know.
All right, I will.
Are you okay?
I'm well, thank you. Listen, there's another problem I have to deal with in Tavar.
What is it this time?
Mutants sighted near the fort. Not an unusual occurrence. But these are lingering around the city gates for some reason. I want to hunt every last Alb hellspawn in the area. Are you coming? A war against the invaders seems inevitable. We can't afford to fall behind in our preparations.
A mutant hunt in Tavar? Count me in.
Good. Then we should leave at once. There. Ugh, I can smell them from here.
Stench is unmistakable.
Let's wipe them out. You go first, and I'll follow. Very good.
My head. The infection. I've already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, thing is going to happen to me. I see.
Everything all right?
I'd almost forgotten how much I hate these miserable creatures. Anyway, they've all been dealt with. The fort should be safe.
Excellent. I doubt they pose much of a threat, but you can't be too careful. After all, I've heard of Alexiters who can control mutants.
You never know whether there's a mind at work inside them, trying to kill you. Makes them all the more dangerous.
Do you think the Alexiters are behind this?
No, these mutants were just looking for Elex. Typical behavior, mostly harmless. If someone was controlling them, they wouldn't have allowed the herd to get so close to inhabited land. They would have known the fort would see them as a threat and eliminate them.
That makes me feel better. As much as one can feel better when dealing with these... things. Thanks for your help. I'll let you know if anything else happens. That is, you still want... if you have nothing else to do.
You tell me what I'd be getting into, and I'll tell you if I'm in.
Sounds like a plan. Jax, we need to talk. In private.
Yeah, sure. What is it? Another job in Tavar?
No, let's find somewhere we can be sure we're not watched.
If you insist.
Let me know when you have the time.
I'm free right now.
All right, come with me. It won't take long. This should be good enough.
Here? Someone could walk by any second.
True, but my men are on guard over there, so I can be sure they won't be able to hear us.
What's wrong? You don't trust them?
Not anymore. I thought I was being paranoid at first, but now I'm sure one of my bodyguards is plotting with the outlaws against me.
Huh. You think they want to kill you? Rob you?
You know that we took in a lot of former outlaws at the fort. They call themselves the Abandoned. Well, the outlaws who settled in the crater of Ateris think of them as the worst kind of traitors. They want nothing more than to see every last one dead.
Then we have to stop them.
Yes, but how? I have an important position at the fort, and spend most of my time out in the field. That makes me a good target for any spies trying to infiltrate the Berserkers. It's much easier to send sensitive information to the outlaws of Ateris from out here than it is from Tavar. Or the fort.
Okay, I get it. But it still sounds pretty paranoid. Not like you at all. Why would one of your own men want to betray you? Didn't you vet them before you let them join?
What was there to vet? They're a bunch of crooked bastards who were about to be kicked out of the fort. But I took them under my wing and gave them the chance to fight for us anyway.
Well, that's just great.
You can't always pick and choose your comrades in arms.
So what can I do to help?
I just found out one of my bodyguards met with the outlaws outside recently. But I don't know which one exactly. I want you to keep a close eye on them. Find out who the traitor is.
I'll need the names of all your bodyguards.
There's Cleric, quiet, reserved, but a good fighter. He's fought by my side many times. Drabak is more direct, but I've always been able to rely on him. Then there's Finley. Young and with a lot of crazy ideas, but that doesn't mean anything.
And how do I do that? They're your boys. Why would they trust me?
I have no idea. I've tried everything I can think of to find out the truth, but it's been fruitless. Besides, you have more experience with this type of situation. Maybe you'll do better. Not bad. Until a few days ago, I would have trusted any of them with my life. But things change.
Aren't you kind of young for a warrior?
Hey, I may be green, but I'm a quick learner. And there ain't no finer teacher than Kaya.
Can't argue with you there.
I've learned a lot, and that's thanks to her. It's such an honor to serve beside her.
You been to those forests nearby recently? While off duty, maybe?
The only thing that'll take me off duty is an arrow to the head. I'll follow Kaya's orders, period.
You're trying to tell me that you never want to see something different? Come on, kid.
Back in the old days, maybe, with the outlaws, I mean. But I was a kid then. Had nothing to lose. But I made a living at the fort. I was already a pretty good fighter. Knew the ropes. Outlaws forever. Fuck all the rest. That was me. Till the first time I saw a berserker, Kaya. I'd never seen a berserker woman, and never anyone like her. Figured if somebody like her could be in charge, the berserkers were alright with me. So I snuck away and joined them. Been Kaya's bodyguard ever since. Best choice I ever made. She's, well, you know.
Yeah, I'll do that. What's your job?
Kaya's bodyguard. Good job. Bad pay.
I see. Neat summary. You've been a berserker for a long time, right?
Long as I can remember.
Have you always been a warrior?
I do what needs doing. Right now, that's fighting.
Okay. So, have you ever met a real outlaw?
Yeah?
And? What do you think of them?
Too much posturing.
Right. Okay. And what about Kaya? Are you loyal to her? Or are you thinking about stabbing her in the back one day?
I'd rather die than let anything happen to Kaya.
Yeah. I believe you. Is everything okay?
And then Morcons overran us. I thought we were screwed.
You survived.
Yeah, by the skin of my sack. We gotta be more careful in the future. Kaya ordered us to drink less, stay sharp. 1 second of carelessness, boom! Dead.
Good luck.
Huh. Thanks.
What did you do before you became Kaya's bodyguard?
Huh? What? Why'd you ask? I haven't done something wrong, have I?
I don't know. Have you?
What? No, of course not. Wait, what was the question again? Oh, yeah, right. What I did before. I was with the Outlaws, back when Logan, Duke of Tavar, was boss. A lot changed when the Berserkers took command of the fort. I didn't want to have anything to do with them assholes in the crater, so I threw my lot in with the Berserkers.
Did you completely cut off contact with the others?
Most of them, yeah. Half of them would like to see me dead, know what I mean? I still do some deals with a handful of them, but that's it.
I see. You were in contact with an outlaw from the crater recently, right?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I was. Just traded a few things, you know? A ration here, a few Elex there. Nothing more than that.
You know how that looks, right?
Oh, come on. Get off my ass, man. Not like I blabbed about our plans or anything. It's fine for me to earn a little on the side. I'd never put us at risk.
If you say so.
Hey, listen. Let's keep this between us, okay? Don't get me into shit for making a little extra Alexit. Please.
I'm curious to see if Kaya sees things just as clearly.
Before you go, I just want to say, I'm worried about you.
Yeah. I should really do something about these blackouts. I'll take care of them when there's time. I have news about your bodyguards.
So, who is it? Who's plotting with the Outlaws?
Jabak. He's been meeting with a few guys from the crater, but it seems harmless.
Harmless? They're the enemy.
Look, Jabak was a nobody. Just another guard in the fort, and a big fan of Tavar's former Duke, Logan. He's a berserker because his own people left him no other choice, and he's happy to go with the flow. But he still has contacts in the crater, Looks to me like he's just doing a little business on the side. Of course, just because he's not planning some big betrayal doesn't mean he doesn't blab to them from time to time. Best not to talk about sensitive things in front of him.
Are you serious? I should kill him! If I didn't hold such a high office. Who would trust a leader who executes her own men? My reputation would be in tatters. Although, no one would think anything if you were to do it. You're not the Oracle of Tavar. You don't have people depending on you. You don't have to answer for everything and everyone. You can kill Drabak. For me. You know he deserves it.
Calm down. You're starting to lose it.
What do you expect after telling me something like that? Look, I need some time to process this. Just give me some space. Let me sort things out. Before you go, I just want to say, I'm worried about you.
Yeah. I should really do something about these blackouts. I'll take care of them when there's time.
I should have known this woman would show up again. Did you have to recruit her?
She's good.
Good at what?
Well...
Her only talent is for causing trouble. Let me tell you right now, if that harlot ruins everything for you, I don't want to hear about it. That's your problem.
Come with me.
There's enough of you already. Ask again when there's not so many.
We're done for now. Stand by at the bastion.
Copy that.
Follow me.
If you like.
Leader, okay?
Are you okay?
I'm well, thank you.
Tell me about the unrest in the fort.
It's no great mystery. The Berserkers have a lot of enemies right now. So of course, there are skirmishes all the time. And I'd rather not expose Dex to any of it, even if there's plenty of dangers outside the fort too. Anyway, I trust Asker to make sure he's alright.
Well, 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 look at you. Trying to escape, huh?
No. Why? Escape what?
Are you kidding me?
You should pay more attention to the rules if you don't want to have an unfortunate accident.
Hey, man, I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do. If you like, I can explain. Kaya's not happy about your shady deals with the outlaws in the crater.
Oh, shit. hadn't crossed my mind she might have a problem with it.
I see. You have it all figured out.
Obviously. We probably shouldn't discuss it further until the dust settles.
Oh man, this really sucks. I just gotten used to shit here. So, guess all I can do is get the hell out of here for now, right? Okay. Ah, shit. Guess I better not do any more trading with those guys, right?
I think that'd be for the best.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, fine. Thanks, man. I owe you one.
So, is that the end of Drabak?
Yeah, he's gone.
And you think letting him live was the right decision?
I think he's harmless.
But you can't be sure of that, can you?
We'll see once the shooting starts. If he's on our side, fighting for our cause, you'll have your answer.
Not good enough. He should be put in the ground.
You really have changed in the last few years.
I don't want to hear this.
Can't you see it? You're not the same person.
I have responsibilities, duties. I have to be tough.
Being tough is all well and good, as long as it doesn't turn into delusion and blind rage.
Oh, you think you know everything, don't you? If only you were half the man you...
Stop. You're losing sight of what really matters.
Is that so? Maybe I should teach you some manners. Beat that insolence out of you.
Do you even hear yourself? That's not the Kaya who was once my dearest companion.
Enough of this. I don't have time for a walk down memory lane.
Then make the time. I'm worried about you. All I see is a resentful warrior who leads through fear. Carry on like this, and soon your own people won't trust you anymore.
Damn you, Jax. Let's speak clearly then. You want to be rid of me, don't you?
I want you by my side. I need your strength, but I also need you to have a clear mind and heart. We have an enormous task ahead of us. We can't afford any weakness.
All right. I should take some time. Go to the fort and think about all this. There's probably a lot for me to do there anyway.
Okay, you do that. We'll talk again in a few days.
I'll be leaving then. Look after our little one, won't you?
I'll check on him whenever I can.